Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Free to play here, account here, and happy new year and all that good stuff. Hope you all had a good new year, good Christmas and everything. And yeah, so this week was real good. We got that guild event in, so as you can see here on the screen, it was the moment I decided to activate the negotiator. And yeah, so very exciting. So it's taken us about 6 months. I think obviously you can do this quicker if you're in a better guild than I was to start the account. So yeah, just doing all the level ups here, got so many credits available that it's not an issue. Upgrading the command ability here for Kenobi. Decided to leave the last one. It's only 5% more damage, which, you know, then upgrading the protection, which is getting extra unending loyalty, offense up, all that stuff, very important. And I did go and eventually do the Y-Wing upgrade. So yeah, so that is the negotiator done and dusted. But it did not stop there, so we will just talk about, because I'm putting the videos up right now here. Let's see. Oh, that's not showing. Come on. Well, we'll talk about that one in a second. So yes, negotiator, and on this screen just quickly. So well, let's go and have a look at the negotiator here. So we did take the wiring, the ultimate ability to 6. It's not the most important one, and we took the second special up a couple of levels as well. The first one you don't really need. You're going to be using unending loyalty, the mobilize, and the wiring ability mainly on, and calling reinforcements. Our Marauder is 73 out of 100 right now, which is great. I did some upgrades on some other ships to help get a backup fleet going. And so Dash Rendar completed for the Starkiller journey. Is at relic 5, so that is another relic. What are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 relic characters in 6 months. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. General Kenobi is very close to being our next relic character as well, once I found the battle computers there, because I want to get General Kenobi upgraded for the negotiator, obviously. So you get the relic priority has just been moved over to Kenobi currently after getting Dash. Fortunately, there's not too much overlap with the Gear 12 pieces that Darth Talon's going to need. There was a few, but by the time I've found her to 100 you know, shards, 7 stars here, and she's at only 9 currently because we need more Karatex. It should be fine. Plenty of Mark II currency. You know, we spoke about it in a previous video about using your Mark IIs, and I would highly recommend tracking it somehow. Maybe either taking the leaf out of my book and do what I do with the spreadsheet, and you know, with Stars Galaxy Heroes.gg and stuff, and do it that way. Or maybe you've got another way that you prefer to do it, but I would seriously recommend tracking your Gear 12 stuff to prepare for when you get to Gear 12, rather than having to do it all then, because you get enough currency that you can do it. Anyway, that being said, Wrecker is at 7 stars now. Okay, so the only reason I've got his node, going to be saving his node over here, is because he has the Republic Y-Wing node, which, if we have a look, where's our Republic Y-Wing? Just here, is at 5 stars currently. So still a little ways to go, but obviously because we've been doing that, it's, you know, it is what it is. We'll get there eventually. With that, it'll just take a little bit of time. We really need to get our Bad Batch really humming now. We need to start investing the Kairotex and everything to get the gear levels up, because I've tried it a little bit in the fleet, but these abilities are the really important ones down here, and we need to get to them to make it start working properly. So then, seeing as we didn't go for an executor rush because it happened kind of, you know, not knowing you were going to get so many shards and stuff for other things at the start of the account. So we're pushing through with making a nice negotiator fleet. you know, and in our fleet arena, that means it's fine if we get a negotiator. I think we're pretty good. There's one executor up here. I think that's pretty new. 4-star just unlocked. But everything else, as we said, is negotiator, negotiator, negotiator from the recent gas lightspeed bundles. And so we're on there. We're going to be there with everyone else. So we're just a bit behind on the stars of negotiator. Anyway, yeah, really happy with that. So let me see if what I did the other day. And will you work this time, please? There we go. Okay, so this was Ground War. This was challenge tier 1, as you can see on the final round. And so this is just to show, I put the recording on just to show here that my current team of Relic Jedi can take on this challenge tier. Not too sure it can handle challenge tier 2. Because you start needing things in there, you know, Jedi Knight Luke. We obviously have Grandmaster Yoda already, but I think the high relic levels just does really help this. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you guys. This was on the first try as well. This was try number 1. You know, I didn't even have to do this again and again and again. So yeah, so this was. I was very happy with being able to get this because for me, challenge tier 1. I was thinking about this a little bit to speak to you guys about, is that challenge tier 1 is probably the most important challenge tier to get through. 2 and 3 are nice for the relic abilities, but challenge tier 1 gives you the Chirotechs, gives you 10 of each Chirotech on these ones, and that's just really important. So if you're able to get challenge tier 1 on, you know, what is it, 7 assault battles, like, you know, that's free 70 of each, so 140 Chirotechs. But that's the thing, like people will change that as well and say, like, I know Nooch does it a lot, where he gives you a total amount of Chirotechs, you know, bundles the 2 numbers together. It's like, yeah, but they're 2 separate gear pieces as well. So yeah, and you get some gear 12 plus finishes there. Okay, so yeah, so that was really great. Okay, so we're really working on that. We had more Duel of the Fates come in, so we got a bunch of credit, and obviously because we had double the amount of assault battles in December as well. So yeah, so we did obviously progress reasonably quickly for December. So the other thing to talk about is there was a recent thing in the guild where they're talking about potentially moving over to Rise of the Empire full-time instead of Geonosis. So this changes stuff a little bit for me with regards to where I want to put my investment in my teams. Because obviously when we started the account, it was like, right, everyone's going to want Geonosis, territory, battle, yada yada, you know, and so Geos. And now that I'm in a guild that's now like, well, we're going to look at moving over to Rise of the Empire. So I don't feel the need to be worrying too much about getting the Geos to a level that's going to be able to do the Watambor mission. You know, so they were good for Grand Arena, don't get me wrong, and good for Territory War. You know, so they do have their uses, but that obviously requires the Omicron on Podel here for the Territory War, and definitely need some more investment to get to. Obviously, they're not Chirotech heavy, so it is something that can be done. So what does that mean for us? Now, obviously on the thing here, I've had Django pinned here, and I've been farming his node for him and for the Houndstooth. Only 4 shards until 5-star. They're lovely. But the other reason, and shout out to Alfares, who commented recently on a video about wanting to see the Padme event done with Django, and as you'll see from the comment, yes, my plan was in the background was to get Django to 7 stars to be able to use him in that event to see, because I've never done it. It's something I hear is possible, is that you can pretty much solo the thing with Django here. So and you don't need his leader. He doesn't need to be the leader. I think what it comes down to is, I think it's this one. Oh no, it's the payout. Because sorry, he gets his payout straight away. Whenever Django receives rewards from contract, or when the leader is another separatist ally. So you can put, you know, any other separatists in the leader slot for the event. He also gains the following payout. So he gets the payout straight away with another separatist ally, which is the thing that gives him damage immunity for 2 turns. So we're going to see how that does, but that is kind of the current plan. So the territory battles are a bit up in the air at the moment for the guild. I'm happy to go either way with it. As I said to them, you know, it doesn't affect me too much. I'm not looking at this going, I want to be getting Wat Tambor. Wat Tambor is not in the immediate plan. You obviously want Wat for Sith Eternal Emperor. He helps with a bunch of other things as well. So I just don't have a place for him in my roster. So yeah, like I say, he goes on the Sith Eternal Emperor team, and he is required to unlock Jedi Master Kenobi, which of course we are also not going for. So yeah, so the other thing, I've got something I want to discuss, which I'm going to potentially do in another video or talk about, is the Get 3 farming here. And convenient enough, like I've got these two right here, which is great. Wat Tambor and Commander Ahsoka Tano, and other Proving Grounds characters, and whether there is a talk that needs to be had about progressing your characters like this using Get 3 currency, especially if you're a free-to-play player, because otherwise you're looking at a very, very long time if you want the character. And if you do, you've got Wat Tambor. You've got to consider being in a guild that does Geonosis territory battles until you have Wat Tambor to 7 stars, or you have to spend Get 3 on him if you want to get him, which if you want Jedi Master Kenobi, you have to get him. And we're not talking about getting, as I say, this is free to play, so we're not talking about the Lightspeed bundle you can buy for Wat Tambor, which, you know, is an interesting conversation to have as well. Same with Commander Ahsoka. Proving Grounds is a long way away, and you need a decent team to obviously then do that. Proving Grounds, and the fact that she's cheaper in shards now, you unlock Wat Tambor sooner, but she is cheaper, so she's only 1750 compared to 2125. And the thing with this is, this requires you, if you're going to get 3, you have to be in a Rise of the Empire guild, because I believe that the rewards, no, I was correct there. So yes, so you do not get any Get 3 at all for Geonosis Separatist Might. So if you're starting these journeys and whatever and looking at them, this is a big consideration to have. You know, I'm going to go into it now. Whatever. I'll do the maths in another video, but I'm just kind of putting on this. You have to consider what characters you want to get in with this currency, because the Get 3 currency, being able to spend it on Karatex is huge. So there's this argument of, you know, Karatex should be being spent here. Now, on the flip side for me, because I'm going for Negotiator, is that I'm not able to spend my Get 2 on my Karatex. Okay, so I'm only being able to farm one of these, which I think is fine. I think you can either do neither of these, and I think as if you're a new account with the way it's new and Executor and all that stuff kind of being pushed, you know, with the ships you get, I think you're not going to be using your Get 2 on Malevolence or Negotiator to get them as a fleet. I think so. If you're doing this like the way the kind of game pushes you towards, I don't want to say force you to, because you're not forced to do anything, obviously, but it's the things it gives you. Your get to is free to farm Karatech shock pods there, and then your get 3 is also free to get Karatechs here. But if you're doing this one, do you go Commander Ahsoka? But you're getting, the thing with this as well is the reason you would be getting Commander Ahsoka and the reason you're getting Wat Temple. So funnily, that you sacrifice getting so many Karatechs to be able to do a Jedi Master Kenobi farm, right? This required for Jedi Master Kenobi, required for the team, not the journey, okay? And Negotiator is required for Jedi Master Kenobi. So, and is that worth it? Probably not. But do you want to be waiting? What is it? It takes 17 to 18 months once you unlock Proving Grounds to get Commander Ahsoka from 0 to 7 stars. We had some drops, obviously, from the shop and stuff that we had, which is why we have some. But 0 to 7 stars in 18 months once you unlock Proving Grounds, which requires you to get up to the hard Galactic Conquest difficulty, which requires you to be at 4 million. We're 6 months in and we're at 1.5 million. So let's say it takes us another half a year to get to 3 million. Okay, we're looking at 1.5 per every 6 months ish. So that's going to be 18 months. We're going to be ready for hard conquest. Got to have then also completed normal conquest, which I know I didn't do on my other account for a long time because I found normal really difficult. So you need teams that can get you through that. So you're looking at 18 months to get to hard conquest, as saying there, hard conquest, and then you've got another 18 months of Proving Grounds, which you need a team for to do the Commander Ahsoka one, and yeah, so you're looking at 3 years from the start of the account to getting Commander Ahsoka Tano unlocked. So is it better to just expedite that process a little bit, which I have been doing on my main account because I'm always there. I've stopped now. I'm about 3 months away on my main account. And I get to unlock Ben Solo this time around, which is exciting. My first Proving Grounds character. Anyway, so yeah, so you're looking at 3.5 years potentially before you even get Commander Ahsoka Tano. So that's a long time. Like, and this is the thing. Like, this game, you're in it for the long haul, and those reasons why it's done Lightspeed bundle, blah blah blah. Again, I'm not here to talk about Lightspeed bundles. I'm here to talk about free to play. So that's kind of where you if you're looking at it, that's kind of where you want these things are gonna turn out. But that is that. So there we go. So we have had a really good week of characters upgrades. We're going to obviously see General Kenobi up to relics. I think next week, should be able to get General Kenobi up to relic levels next week. We have to spend some time working on the Karatechs for the Bad Batch and Karatechs for Starkiller because we've got Darth Talon. So I think once Darth Talon is relicked, Cantina Energy goes into Kyle Katarn as our last character needed for Starkiller. And our normal energy, we're almost here with some of this stuff, which is going to take so long to get these. But we're also looking at, farming the Karatechs. Some of this is going to really help as well because Dash is now relic as well. Getting Beskar and Mando to go with him on a team is a good team to have. I have obviously unlocked Han Solo now, so even as a trio, those would be pretty good. And so that I've got multiple options once I get Beskar Mando unlocked as well for another team. So there we go. That's pretty much it. So a little bit of a chat about some of the guild stuff that what it does require and stuff. So I hope you've really enjoyed this week. It's a brand new year, and yes, we're into 2025, and it's going to be really interesting going forward. And I really hope you will give this video a like, subscribe, notification bell, all of that jazz and everything. And I hope to see you in the next video with a Relic Channel Kenobi. I'm going to promise you it here and now. And if I haven't done it, I guess we can come up with some punishment. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. I'll let you guys come up with that. Stay tuned for more videos. Go and check out all the playlists and stuff. If you have not seen the rest of this series, you should definitely check it out. There's also my new series going on right now, Farm Fast or Farm Good, which is, coming to, doing okay. I mean, it's obviously something that I thought is interesting, and I hope you find it interesting too as well. So go and check that playlist out as well. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time in another video, or next week. Bye bye.